Okay, got a lot of things to do today. Also, there's me in the background. Okay, I went to the bank today, sorted out some stuff at the bank that I needed to sort out. I need to edit my video. I need to pack, put some stuff in my truck so that I don't forget it. And I need to go to the grocery store, but I'm letting my scooter charge first before I do that. And then I just have some working stuff with. I need to work out too. That's also another thing. But yeah, right now I'm gonna focus on editing my video. So, got the batteries and Insta360 charging. Okay, so I have everything packed for tomorrow. I just need to put my laptop and charger into that backpack right there. And I'm gonna go put my my clothes in my truck. So let's go do that, and then we'll be packed for that. I'm gonna go scooter on over to the grocery store real quick. I have to pick up just a few things. Alright, so Lowe's had them, but I'm gonna see if the dollar store has it cheaper. But if not, I'll come back and get them. It's a mission right now. The Dollar Tree had it. We're good. I'm gonna try to run a mile. It's gonna be my first run back from my little procedure that was done. So hopefully I'll run and I won't have any issues. Especially because I'm leaving tomorrow. This might be a really dumb idea, but I need to like run. I feel the need. It's burning. So I'm gonna try to run a mile. But if anything feels off, I will stop. I just finished the run. I'm now hydrating my skin. Okay, I need to cut my nails, I need to do my laundry, and I need to pick up cat puke. Fabulous day it is. Okay, so my cat was puking up blood, so he got taken to the vet. Yeah, today's just been a really interesting day. Quite unexpected, but it's life, I guess. Just unexpected madness all the time. It never stops. Yeah, exactly what you said, Ellie. I am taking a break because I'm allowed to take a break. I think it's just as simple as that. You know, I feel like everything has meaning except nothing has meaning. We're just the ones with the meaning. Everything has meaning, but yet nothing has meaning. Big brain thoughts. All right, I'm gonna read some. Okay, in this portion of the vlog, I want to talk about one thing, and I wrote it down in my phone notes. and I'll tell you exactly what it is. Resilience, how it kept me going. I was gonna do like a whole podcast episode about it, but I figured I just honestly wanted to talk about it today because today's one of those days, resilience just happens in. I'm going to say this. Resilience has saved me 9 times out of 10. Actually, no, 10 times out of 10. Resilience has saved me from any situation that I have been in life. I kind of use it as a distraction method. For instance, it could be something like this small. This morning, I had a dream. Before I woke up, I had a dream about, giving treats to my cat who has passed this year. I had a dream that I was, giving her treats, and, I was happy, and, it was all fine. And I woke up and I looked for her, and I within waking up, I realized, that she's not going to be there. She's not going to be coming. And I sat there and I just felt like my heart just crumble. And I was like, dang, this kind of hurts. It never gets, like time helps you kind of forget about it a little bit, but you never fully forget about it. Time just makes it a little less painful, but it still is painful no matter what. But it's kind of like anything, I was in this 2-year relationship and everything just kind of got flipped upside down. I came back home. I gave myself a day. Unpack, just think, cry, just let it all out, right? Scream, punch the air. I wasn't punching the air, but I ran in the road for a really long time, like 6 miles. And I gave myself a day. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say maybe 2. It was pretty devastating coming back here. Okay. But after, I was like, okay, I physically cannot change a single thing that has happened. I can't do anything about it. I can't bring my cat back to life either. I physically cannot do anything. My hands are tied. The resilience part is acknowledging that you cannot do anything about it. So you just got to keep moving forward. Keep pushing and making progress to whatever you want to do. When I came home, I immediately started looking for cars. Once I was like, okay, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do with my life now? Where am I going? And I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm going to go finish the 50 states. Okay. And I immediately got online and started looking for cars. Started looking for 4Runners, started just looking. That was the resilience. Today, I woke up, I felt like crap, and, I put on my backpack, my heavy hiking backpack, and I went outside and I walked like I do every morning. That's the resilience part, is you acknowledge it, you can't change it. So what are you going to do to keep progressing? Keep forcing yourself to look towards the future, right? 10 out of 10 times. Resilience has saved me from being stuck in the past, being stuck in relapsing on thoughts, being stuck in just old habits that just were not fulfilling me and were not serving me. And the resilience part is what kept me going. It's what made me keep pursuing my things that I want to pursue in life. And so I wanted to come on here and talk about it because lately I just feel like I've been so resilient, and I think, I'm proud of that fact in a way. Like, I'm proud that I have to move on at some point. It might as well be now. I just think it's really important. What has happened. It's done. It's in the past. I'm moving on, moving forward, trying to be a better person, trying to, fulfill my goals and dreams in life, trying to, keep the ball rolling for me. It's not that I'm rushing into things. I think it's quite the opposite. I just think that you're just taking yourself out of that horrible mental circle and cycle that you put yourself in when you think about the past, and some of the things that you wish you could change, and some of the things that you just would like to have back again.
and you just put that energy towards whatever you want to go and move forward. And so when you change those shifts in energies, you realize that, you're making a lot of progress in the areas where you want to make progress. And, and then that time heals a little bit of that part that is kind of in the past. It never goes away fully. It's always going to be there, but you'll be happier pursuing something and doing something that makes you feel good and fulfilled. Make sure you have resilience, because when you lose sight of that resilience and you just get caught up in the everyday, that's when the depression starts to hit in. That's when you get swallowed up by just your thoughts, and sometimes then your thoughts stop becoming thoughts and they start becoming the actions. That's why something I always say to myself: thoughts are just thoughts until you put action behind them. You can think about anything. You can have thoughts about anything, but it's your actions that back them up. It's your actions that make those thoughts real. So, I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and talk about that for a second, because I think resilience is really important in life. And the quicker you can do it, honestly, I think the quicker you can overcome really hard, challenging life things. And I just wanted to tell you some of my experiences to kind of back that up with. All I know is that I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to try to make myself as happy as possible, find joy in places where I can, make decisions based on my happiness, not others, and what I want to do rather than like what society tells me I should be doing. And that's kind of just where I'm at. That's kind of just my thoughts for today. That's kind of what I've really been pondering, honestly, in my busy day. We take uncontrollable life things, and it's about how resilient you are to them and what you do with your opportunity that makes your life.
Y'all ever put teeth whitening strips in your face? Me too. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, share, comment, subscribe. Everything is linked down in the description below. So if you want to support me, you want to support my road trips that are coming up, I have a Patreon page. It's down below. I post shorts, videos, photos, journal entries, all kinds of stuff that are upcoming and current. So go check that out. I'm also selling my photography prints. So if you want to go support me on that too, there also is a link down in the description below, as well as some Amazon affiliate links. So if you want to know what kind of gear I use and all that kind of stuff, it's also down there too. Yeah, like, share, and comment. That's all free stuff. So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a good day, or a good rest of your day, or a good night, whenever it is for you. Peace out. Enjoy life. Live it up.